Hi guys and welcome to now let's sort of call a texture pack, and this week we're going to be taking a look at Kaynecraft. I really like this. I saw this on the forum the other day, and I really like the look of it, so I thought I'd show you guys it. So let's take a look. It's a sort of cell shaded texture pack, really cool. So this is your dirt, this is your grass, it's really good. And this is your wood. I really like the wood. One thing I've got to say about the wood though is that he's got these sort of these bits on the side of the upper log, which I think he should sort of fix, because now you can have logs on the side. It sort of looks kind of tacky a bit having black there, but that's just my opinion. This is your dark wood. This is your pine. This is your sort of jungle wood. I really like the way that this doesn't have any really mucky green on it. I really like that. So this is your stone brick. I really like your stone brick here. Your cracked brick. And this is your mossy brick. I'm not a massive fan of this mossy brick myself. I don't like the moss. I think it looks too much like sort of it's been rushed, sort of. I guess you could say that. But yeah, it's good otherwise. This is your decorative stone brick thingy. I like this. It looks kind of like the one from the actual Minecraft texture pack. And I think that that's a good thing, that it looks sort of familiar to the actual texture pack. It's sort of a throwback. And this is your mossy cobblestone. I really like your mossy cobblestone. It's good. And this is your gravel. I'll move back a bit. This would be good for gravel paths, I've got to say. You'll see some in the cinematic at the end. It'll look good for gravel paths, I reckon. So this is your bedrock. My main problem with your bedrock is it looks too much like cobblestone, and so that's bedrock there, that's cobblestone there. They look really familiar, I've got to say. So this is your obsidian. This is your netherrack. This is your soul sand. I really like the soul sand. I reckon you could make some sort of creepy looking mirror in a haunted house out of it, because it's sort of like a mirrored effect, like a dirty mirror. So it looks like something old, like an old photograph or whatever. It looks cool. And so this is your glowstone. This looks an awful lot like cobblestone, but I think that's good because it makes it look like a natural, sort of a natural occurrence in the environment. A lot of them just look like lanterns now. Like, just glowstone looks like lanterns, and you wouldn't naturally find something which had wire on it, would you really? And so this is your nether brick. I really like your nether brick. I think it's well sort of presented, I've got to say. It matching with the actual brick, which is down here, as you can see. I think you could do like a really nice house where you've got like 2 lines of nether brick and then a line of actual brick and then some windows and whatever. But that's just me babbling on. And this is your jungle wood. It looks good. I don't think it'd look good on the like if you're building a full house out of wood, because it looks something like more like something you use for floorboards because of the nails and the sort of gaps in between them or whatever. But obviously you're gonna have, if you're wooden plank in a house, it's gonna have gaps and nails, but you don't really want to see that on a texture pack, I don't think. But that's just my personal opinion. And this is your light wood, your dark wood, and your standard wood. This is your stone. This is your cobblestone. As you can see, it does look a lot like the one that I just showed you guys, the bedrock. And so this is your iron. Your iron looks good. I really like the iron sort of thing, and the way that it's just a stone texture. It's cool. So this is your gold. This is your diamond ore. We like your diamond ore. This is your lapis lazuli ore. And this is your emerald ore, and it reminds me of rupees from The Legend of Zelda. And if you've ever watched any of my other series, you'll know that I'm a massive Legend of Zelda nut. So I really like that. And this is your coal ore. This is your glass. I really like the glass here. It's good, nice and transparent, matches the sort of cartooniness of the pack. And this is sandstone. These are all your sandstones here. I think you'd be able to build a really good pyramid with these two, personally, with like the big bricks and then like lines sort of for decorations of the small brick here. It's well thought out. I don't really like this sandstone, although this is a standard sandstone that you get. This is your sand. Really like this sand. And this is your end stone. I really like the end stone here because it's to sort of break away from what everybody else does, where it's just like white with like some lines on it. It's really cool. This is your mushroom biome, or whatever it's called, grass stuff. I can never pronounce it right, so I'm not going to try, so I'll just call it the mushroom biome grass. It's cool. You've got your sort of dirt here at the bottom and then your grass at the top here. So this is your glowstone lamp, obviously taking effect from the glowstone there. And this is your glowstone lamp off. This is your TNT. This is your bookcase. Over here you have your redstone ore, and there's your particle effect. Really cool particle effect. This is your emerald block. Obviously it looks like a block of rupees, which is really cool. This is your lapis block. This is your diamond block. One thing I've got to say about them blocks is I don't think they'd be very good for decoration, especially the diamond block. It looks kind of messy. This is your gold block and your iron block, which would be good for decoration. So this is your boombox. A boombox. What I think would be really cool for this is if when you put a disc in it, the sort of boombox speakers went poof, 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 and sort of got bigger and smaller. That'd be cool, I think. So this is just your note block. I like your note block. And this is your enchantment table. Obviously taking inspiration for the rest of its pack here, where you've got the sort of, that's what the wool looks like, which we'll see in a minute, and that's what the obsidian looks like, and that's what the diamond looks like. A lot of people tend to move away from that and just do what they want with it, which I think is kind of daft. This is your dispenser. I like your dispenser here. This is your furnace. Sort of the same sort of idea for your dispenser and your furnace there on the side. It's really cool that it's like continuing the thing through the pack. And this is your crafting table. It looks kind of like it's been built by hand by a manly bloke, made out of blocks, and he's sort of like hammered it on. It kind of looks raggedy, and I like that, I've got to say. And there's your top of your crafting table, your X's on there painted on by hand. These are your torches here, redstone and your normal. This is your fence here, and this is your netherrack fence. This is your melon here, which is the nice sort of sparkly effect to make it look rounded. And this is your pumpkin here, and this is your jack-o'-lantern. I really like the way that he's got this sort of glowy bit on the side of the jack-o'-lantern, which makes it look like kind of warm, and it gives it a warm feeling, I think. And this is your leaf collection here, really cool. These are your flowers. It's the first time I've ever seen thorns on roses in Minecraft. I really like this texture pack because it's kind of, although it's cartoony, it's got a gritty side to it, where it's kind of like sort of like the crafting table looks like sort of handmade and sort of beaten up and stuff. So I like this, the way that he's done this texture pack. And these are just your plants and stuff. There should be saplings there, but they've obviously either died or they've grown, and I've reset the map, so it's weird. So this is your netherrack stairs, or nether brick stairs even. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Your nether brick stairs. They'd look good, I think, for building stairs with, personally. This is your sandstone. Your sandstone stairs. I'm not keen on this sandstone being the sandstone for the sandstone stairs. I maybe use a different sandstone. That'd be better. Wood stairs and wood half block. Stone stairs, stone half block. Your brick stairs, and use brick half block, and your cobblestone and your cobblestone half block. Here you have pistons up. No sort of shadowing there because it's cell shaded, so you wouldn't really have shadowing. Your pistons down. I really like the goo on the sticky piston. It's cool. So this is your button here, and you should have a lever there, but it's obviously disappeared. I'm really sorry about this. It's really unprofessional. So there's your lever there. It looks good, matches the pack. So this is your wall here. Now, like the way, like I said on the enchanting table, that he's taken the wall texture and used it for the cloth, and you'll see that on the bed as well when I show you the bed. So this is your chest, the chests. Inside you've got your armor and your swords and stuff, and here's your diamond sword. It looks really beefy and like something you see in like Final Fantasy or something. And I'm wearing your diamond chest plate there, so you can get an idea of what the chest plate looks like. It's pretty cool. This is just your normal chest on its own, and in here we have just a bunch of random items, so you can see what the GUIs look like. Obviously there's your emerald, and it's got the sort of rupee looking thing on it, which is cool. I like that. And so here we have your powered rail, your standard Minecraft rail, and your detector rail. These are the only thing which really let down the minecart things, or the actual minecarts. I think they need something more to them personally. So this is your boat. This is your cauldron, which looks cool. He's made it look round by adding sort of this sort of gradient, which makes it feel like it's got a round effect. So this is your brewing stand here. Looks pretty good, I've gotta say. It looks kind of bog standard though, although apart from the really thick lines which make it look shell shaded, I guess. Here we have your iron door. Looks like something you'd find in a prison, which is probably what most people use iron doors for, so it's pretty good. And this is your wooden door. Really nice sort of window in there, using the same texture as his actual glass. And then you've got your little doorknob on here, which is cool. This is your bed here. As I said before, you have the same wool texture as his actual wool. Not a lot of people do that, and I really like the way that he's done that. This is your iron bars, and this is your redstone repeater, and this is your cake, the chocolate creeper cake. This is your Minecraft chest, which is full of food, so you can see the sort of GUIs for the food and whatever. This is your ender portal-y thing, the sort of stand which you put the ender eye in. It's made out of enderstone, as you can see. And this is your ender chest. One thing I would say about the ender chest is that the top, as you can see, the left side isn't the same as the right side, but obviously it's only been out for a few days, so you can correct that in the future. This is your snow and your ice. Nothing much to say about them. And these are your bricks. As I said before, the bricks could go well with the nether bricks as well, so well done there. So this is one of the last items I have to show you. This is a new item, obviously. It's the tripwire here and your string, so that works fine there. You've got a redstone torch going out. I really like these. There's nothing much to retexture, I guess, but I'm hoping in the future people start like doing hooks and stuff and whatever. But I really like this one that he's got on the go here. It's cool. So these are your last things I have to show you before I put the cinematic up. This is water, this is flowing water and your flowing lava. But the standing sort of, it has a standing animation if you look, sort of like ripples, which is really cool. I don't think a lot of people do standing animations when they probably should, to be honest. And your lava's got a standing animation as well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Obviously comment, rate, like, subscribe and all that stuff. If you're new and you're seeing this on the forum, please subscribe because it really helps out. And I hope you enjoy this short cinematic of showing you this texture pack in other environments. So thanks for watching.